Values are awesome.
Value.
Our values.
Value exercise.
The value.
All painters around the world have just reached a unanimous agreement. Value is the single most important element.
Value.
Painting is all about the value.
In this video, I'm not going to break down the full role of value in painting. It's a massive topic. Today, I want to talk about something much more practical. How to judge value correctly as simply as possible. And why not to take advantage of the tools we have today, right? When I was a student, I learned the classical approach. You squint your eyes and try to judge values by observing your subject. By narrowing your vision, all the small details starts to merge into a single mass. And suddenly it becomes much easier to see relationships between colors and their values. To this day, I still use this method. Every painter does. Because when you are painting from life or looking directly at your canvas, it's often the only tool you have. But for now, let's talk about painting from photos. I don't know how about you, but most of the time I personally work from photograph. It has its pros and cons, but there's one huge advantage. Something that can completely change how you design and organize your values, especially at the beginning of a painting. Because here's the problem. When you start on a white canvas, your perception is completely thrown off. Everything looks darker than it actually is. Your eyes are constantly comparing relationships, and value is always influenced by its surroundings. So what happens? A color that looks dark on white suddenly appears much lighter once you place something even darker next to it. And now your whole judgment shifts. This is completely normal, and as a painter, your job is to keep correcting these relationships, adjusting, refining, until everything finally works together. But here's the thing, you can make this process much easier, right from the start by creating a clear value map. This step can seriously help you start a painting with much more accurate values right from the beginning. Now, I'm not saying you have to follow it perfectly, not at all. Think of it as a starting point, just a way to get oriented before you begin. First thing, your reference photo matters a lot. If it's underexposed, overexposed, or poorly lit, everything becomes harder. So step one is always have a solid, high-quality image. And that's actually why I created this app, because this is how I used to do it. I would take a black and white reference, I paint from these a lot, and open it in a simple program. Then I would bring in my 20-step grayscale and start comparing, picking out key areas, looking in the most important value points, and using those as my guide. I even have a physical version of that scale printed out. So when I'm mixing a paint, I can literally test it, put a stroke on the scale and see if it actually matches. Super simple, but super effective. Now, is this perfectly accurate? No. And it doesn't have to be. The goal isn't to copy reality pixel by pixel. On the canvas, you can push things, lighten, darken, increase contrast, bend reality however you want. But getting your values closer right from the start, that saves you a ton of problems later. Less fixing, less guessing, more control from the very beginning. Now, with my M8 painting tools, judging values becomes much more faster and much easier, and also more convenient. So let's jump straight into the tool itself. There's a lot more inside the app, but today we're focusing on value. The two most useful tools here are the value map and the value picker. Now, the value map is actually a very simple tool, almost primitive in a way. But don't underestimate it because it can be incredibly useful for designing and analyzing values. You can use it to check your own painting, just take a photo and upload it into the app, or upload a reference photo you want to paint from. And what happens is really interesting. By simplifying the image, you suddenly get a much cleaner understanding of the overall value design. You can instantly see whether the shadow structure works, whether the lights, halftones, and the shadows are actually in the right places, and whether the value relationships make sense. You can switch between 3 different modes: 7 value, 5 value, and 3 value maps. And honestly, what this tool is really doing is squinting for you. Just like when painters narrow their eyes to make details disappear and focus only on value relationships. This tool works as a digital version of squinting. Simple idea, but extremely powerful. So maybe I shouldn't even call this a value map. Maybe the real name should be the digital squinter. The second tool is the value picker. Again, you simply upload the image, click on any area you want to check, and the picker tells you what value that spot is on my 20-step grayscale. So you can basically create your own value map, mark the most important points, and download it into your device. Then all you need is a printed grayscale. When you're physically mixing paint, you can compare the value of your mixture to the printed scale and match it to the values you picked in the tool. So for example, if the sky in your reference is value about 7, you know that your paint mixture needs to be around that same value if you want it to read the same way on a canvas. And that's really the whole point of this tool. It helps you transfer values from a photograph onto the canvas with much more control. Okay, I'm not saying this is 100% perfect. And I'm definitely not saying you have to copy the photo exactly. It's simply a tool that helps make the transfer more accurate, especially if your goal is to paint what you see in the reference as closely as possible. Of course, you can still interpret it. In fact, you have to. You can lighten values, darken them, push the contrast, simplify areas, change things however you want. That part is completely up to you. The tool is only here to make your decision easier and far more accurate. If you would like to see more of my painting process, tutorials, and complete video workshops, you can join my YouTube channel membership, Old Masters Tier, where you will find many full lessons I've created for you. And if you want to go even deeper, you can also join me, of course, on my Patreon, where I share more in-depth content, extended lessons, and additional workshops designed to help you take your painting further. You can also visit my website if you're looking for some cool art merch, prints, and more. And if you decide to grab something, don't forget to use code M8SALE at the checkout for 10% off your entire order. You can also find me on Instagram and Facebook. Thanks for watching and see you in another vid.